got here? We got our man RJ.
So here we got RJ, and I got to tell you, I really like everything. Antonio looks like he's lean and mean and using his body going downhill. You don't have to have perfect delivery. He did a nice job with his mechanics going to home plate. Here's Aiden. I actually really like this, but the leg kick should actually flow with how you're striding. And I always admire, because softball is such a short distance, so you got to be quick to the softball.
All right, in the offseason, we had you submit videos of hitting or pitching, and we had our analysts break your swing and your pitching mechanics down. So we're debuting a new segment here on Central. We call it For the Kids. You like to tell you, let's do it for the boys. We're doing it for the kids. Now, before we get started, as former big leaguers, as parents, what advice would you give to parents of youngsters out there right now playing baseball or softball? Just real quick, just kind of.
Relax would be my number one.
There you go.
I mean, I deal with an 8-year-old travel team every weekend. Some of the parents think their kids are going to the big leagues. Not on my team. We got a great group of parents, but around the league, I would say relax would be the first thing that I would lock in on. And focus, the fundamentals. It's the little things. Stuff you do now is, as you get older, you got to eliminate bad habits, I feel like, now. And
Joe, real quick.
Let it be their passion.
Fall in love with the game.
Yeah.
Keep it fun. It's your passion. I mean, when I was hooked, and Dad come home from work, get the glove, let's go out and throw, and then I couldn't watch enough. Braves and the Cubs were on TV, and I just fell in love with the game. And again, the parents,
Suavemente.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. Here's some of our first submissions, our first clips. By the way, thanks to everyone that sent us in. This here is from Hustro on Twitter. 7-year-old Corey, obviously a youngster here. I like the...
What I notice a lot, are we able to pause any of this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, go back. What I notice a lot, and you're gonna see it here as well, Joe, and maybe it's just young kids. I didn't learn how to load until I was 30 years old.
Wow.
Truly load. And what I mean by that is I used to hit from a static position. I used to be here, and I used to get beat inside because my first move would always be boom. There was never anything going back, that rubber band effect we talk about. And when I saw a lot of these videos that the kids sent in, none of them really load up. The ones that do, you're going to be able to tell the difference. But here, I would just fight to get something to the backside, just so you're not hitting from a static position. You're more powerful. Right. But good swing.
Yeah, a little coach pitch action. Makes good
contact.
contact.
Step on the plate, man. Make the play. Lefty at shortstop.
All right, this is John Hay on Twitter. This is some backyard work here. And, Joe, as you said, working with your parents in the backyard, that's kind of where it starts, right?
Absolutely, and just trying to hit it right off the back of the screen. I still think is good looking. Back spinning the ball, doing a beautiful job of that.
This is Jan Brandt on Twitter. A little launch angle, and then Raul this is Jan Brandt here. He's got a little launch angle to his
He's got some happy feet there, huh?
Oh, now this is the leg kick we're talking about.
Right
Raul de Florida.
Yeah, this isn't a bad swing right here.
Going Apo Taco on a
Sometimes
Tuesday.
you don't mess. If the result's there and you're able to get from A to B and put good wood on the baseball, man, not everybody, you can't cookie cut hitting.
All right, Joe, right in your wheelhouse. This is Brandon on Instagram. What do you think of his delivery?
Actually, I thought it was one of the stars from Twilight who just was throwing in between scenes or something. Now, he's throwing right off like a dog. Who's this?
This is a loose translation of kid here.
That's Mike Napoli.
Yeah.
Well, he is someone's child, but he is a child no longer. Travis Fitta.
I remember playing high school baseball in the 7th grade and facing guys like that in high school that had a beard, and I was thinking, my goodness, I was intimidated.
So this is a little, that may be a little slow pitch softball bro there.
I didn't know Minton had a swing like that.
is that our dude Minton? All right, Joe. Now these are ones that you specifically, our next group here, specifically you wanted to get into. All right, so let's go. First up, this is Yak Whalen 3 on Twitter. Comes from Whitfield County, Georgia. This young man's approach. Whoa, little submariner, Joe Magrane.
I can already see this guy tying up D-Row. I'm thinking the first thing I see is this is Chad Bradford all over again, and he already has that delivery perfected. Look at that. Just a complete, reasonable facsimile of Chad Bradford. Looks like it's coming in there 100. I bet Chad Bradford was hard for you.
It was an absolute nightmare. And you'd look up and read 85, and it felt like it was 104.
And you really like this one. CJ Cub for life coming to us on Twitter here.
Look at the balance. You can tell that this guy has had a lot of work, and he's had somebody who knows what they're doing with the delivery. Just the incredible balance over the rubber, taking his head and his core. Look at that. Beautiful knee lift. The ball of the foot is right underneath the knee, posting up on the ball of his foot from the backside, and then great leg drive. Look where his arm is ready in that launch position, and then boom, watch everything goes forward. His hand almost touches the ground. Tremendous extension.
Yeah, that was done.
Like that one a lot.
All right, so a couple of good ones there. All right, Mark, these are ones that you really liked as well.
All right.
This here from Jeff Zuber 26.
Jeff Zuber.
On Twitter. 10-year-old Aaron, who just added a leg kick to his swing in hopes of emulating Jose Altuve.
All right, hold on a second. Run that back. What I want you to focus on, get him in set up right there. What I want you to focus on, I love everything, Jeff Zuber. I really do. And you see a lot of young kids, sometimes I feel like the bat's swinging them. When they're not strong enough upper body-wise, I watch it every weekend. I feel like the bat's controlling the swing plane. I know different players have different ways of thinking about things. I think for me, though, with the young kids, they have a tendency to want to rush their barrel to everything. And the move wants to be front shoulder goes, hip goes, and I got to get my barrel out there as quick as possible. When you get in this position, I feel like it's ground ball to left side, maybe a weak pop-up. One drill I would incorporate, Jeff Zuber, just to keep that front shoulder, just because the game happens out here. It doesn't happen over here. So one drill I would incorporate is just a one-arm drill to try and find some type of bat path, to stay up the middle the other way, to create more of this move instead of this move. But go ahead. He's catching barrels, so I'm all in.
That looked good right there.
That's pretty darn good for a 10-year-old. And I know he wants to be Jose Altuve, so let's split screen him. Let's give him what he wants right there. But this is a nice move. He's getting to a load position, so you can definitely tell this kid's doing something right.
All right,
what's the next one?
All right, let's go to, this is from K-Hall CBP on Instagram. 5-year-old Brody with
All
some
in
T
on
work.
this. All in on this.
Yeah.
This
How's
is
your
Brody.
launch angle? This is Brody.
How about the swag? How about the cleats?
Yeah, look at
I'm
that.
all in on everything. Brody, the one thing I would tell you,
Look at that leg lift.
be careful of turning your entire backside to the pitcher. And one other thing, and I know we're going to add it, it's you're crowding the plate. You want to be an athlete? I know you're able to get barrel there, but if you want to get true point of contact, all your power, back off the plate just a smidge. I think it would help him. But be very leery of turning this too far. But that's darn good swing, right?
Really good. Here's another good swing. This
Dominates.
This is a
Tony.
joke. You really
What
like
is
this.
that? I'm going to go ahead and sign him
future big leaguer
immediately.
right here.
How old's this kid?
It does not say, but I would say he's around 10, maybe?
Don't change a thing.
Maybe a little.
Don't, seriously? Tony the Tiger or whoever sent this to me?
Coog Tony.
Coog Tony? All right, run it. Yeah, you get off your back. I mean, that is...
Ooh, look at the way the ball just explodes.
You're good.
He's got some upper body strength to
You know
drive
what?
that
He
For
might
a
be
young kid
younger
to
than
generate
10.
that type of backspin to the opposite field, I am all in.
And finally, Hend EMC, his 8-year-old Cameron.
So I would say the complete opposite right here. Hey, Hen, get it going a little bit.
Okay.
Give me a little bit more fire. Fire the backside a little bit with a little bat speed, because if you keep running it right here, he's a little underneath. He's letting the bat swing him. But this last swing right here, he's able to get on top. I tell my son all the time, get on top of the baseball. This is my boy.
This
Pause
is your
this right
son.
here. I want to say something. I say to him, get on top, not because I want him chopping wood. I tell him get on top because these guys watch videos of Chris Bryant and Josh Donaldson and these guys, and rightfully so. These are the killers in the game. But they have a tendency when they're super young and no upper body strength, that bat goes here.
Okay.
So if I tell him on top, he's getting to about here. So he's not chopping, but it kind of levels him out. So this is my 8-year-old boy, Brooks. I mean, he's getting through it right there. But check this out. Can you go to slow-mo real quick? Stop. Go all the way up to the top. Now, run it in slow-mo for me. And stop it right there. Okay. See, what we were taught, that's not a move. I'm not changing that. That's the new game. That's the
Chris
modern
Bryant.
game. That's what they know right now.
That's exactly right.
Get his barrel into the zone.
Struggles a little bit at 8 years old, but man, at 17, 6'3", killing it. But what I'm saying is like I was taught more this, and I'm not changing it.
Yeah.
So rack it, Brooksy. Do your thing. Boom.
No,
Now, I'm not
left
sure
field
this video
seats
was
right there.
cleared. I'm not sure
8
that
years
video
old.
was cleared. Do we have your permission to use that?
I cleared it.
Okay.